Hey, hi, hello, this is Scott Farrow, Blue Shoe Recruiting, with this week's segment, How to Decide Between Multiple Job Offers. Congratulations, you've had multiple interviews and it's all culminated into a couple different job offers. But how do you choose? So that's this week's segment. Blue Shoe Recruiting, I'm Scott Farrow. I am the founder of Blue Shoe Recruiting. I have over 20 years of recruiting experience, both in the corporate sector as well as the agency. I've helped thousands of candidates get placed within job opportunities. So I'm here to share with you how to dig down and choose between multiple job offers. If you need some specific training or coaching or certainly some career counseling, reach out to me at blueshoenotbrown@gmail.com. My email address again is blueshoenotbrown@gmail.com, and I'm Scott Farrow. Talent in this marketplace is super hard to find, so congratulations to you. You've toiled, you've done your homework on Glassdoor, you've prepped your interview, you have prepped your resume, you've prepped yourself, you've put on suits, numerous numbers of suits, and finally you've got offers, and I do say offers to choose from. As I mentioned before, talent is hard to find in this marketplace, so Wall Street many years ago, in fact decades ago, talked about the war for talent. So two companies are vying for you. They've both extended you an offer. It's a simple choice, right? Not so fast. The total comp is one structure, and I'm not going to talk about the total comp. The total comp is the base, the bonus, any type of extra incentives, maybe stock or benefits. Those are going to be talked about ad nauseum from a lot of my colleagues. I'm here to talk to you today about the non-monetary pieces, the things that really will make your career stand out long term. First and foremost, let's talk about the challenge of the role. Is this role going to challenge you? Will this role teach you a new skill set? And will that skill set propel your career, not only with this organization, but also inside your chosen profession? You should look for an organization that is growing, that has a demand for talent. This is not just a backfill for someone who has left. Ask in the interview, what are some specific things that I can gain or grow as an employee of yours? What are some things, some technologies that you're expanding upon or expanding into that are new and exciting? And look for those, that passion within that interviewer's voice. Again, look for that challenge. Second is a brand recognition of the company. Is this a Google? Is this a Facebook? Is it an Apple? Will this, by working for this organization, will this stamp on your resume propel your career to the next level? You will not be with this organization forever, I can guarantee you. Statistics are that most people change jobs within 2 to 5 years of working with an organization. So look for an organization that has a reputable brand. Certainly it commands a lot of presence, and your resume with this stamp on it in the future will be a lot more attractive to future employers. Third, look for a stable, debt-free corporation, or one that certainly is in a VC or kind of a risk environment. Now, if you're early in your career and you can take the risk and you can work for a venture capital startup, go for it. I certainly encourage you to do so, but please pay attention, close attention to the number of clients they have. If one client is lost, what will that do to the organization? And will you be looking for a new job in 6 months? If you're one that likes to change jobs every 6 months and you certainly have the appetite for that risk, go for it. Conversely, if you have a family that's depending on your paycheck, I might suggest to you a more stable, a debt-free corporation, maybe something in the insurance or financial services or manufacturing sectors. Something that, again, is an IBM blue chip stock company. That's probably a safer bet for you. A fun factor, do not overlook the fun that you could have with this organization. If this organization has posted on their website weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly outings, and you see the team engaging and there's multiple members, and you see all these pictures on the website of the organization, that is a great indicator of the organization certainly embracing that work-life balance, that culture, that rich culture that so many candidates look for, but you can't find out in an interview. Certainly look to the marketing team and certainly look to their web pages for that information. Also think about the commute. This is a critical component as rural America gets more and more attractive to people as far as the buying factors. Commutes are lengthening, going from an hour to 2-hour commutes. Does the organization reward you for maybe a bus pass, or do they have a rideshare program? Those are things to consider. In addition, maybe a flex schedule. Do you have every other Friday off? I know in the defense world, sometimes there's a 980 work schedule, meaning that in 9 days they put in 80 hours, so they have that every other Friday off. A great opportunity for you to think about that as well. Think also about flex schedules, flex hours. Does your organization, does your manager allow you to start later, finish later, or conversely, start early and finish early? Again, great factors to think about. I want you to consider these factors when assessing any of your offers. Again, multiple offers, it could be 2, could be 3, could be 4. There is that monetary component, sure, that has to stack up, but the non-monetary pieces are critical for your long-term success, your enjoyment in this job. Again, to recap, the challenge of the role. Will this opportunity teach you something new? Will it prepare not only you, but also your career? Does the organization have the brand recognition so that in the future, you might have somebody come to you and say, ooh, you worked for a Google, or ooh, you worked for an Apple. Again, brand recognition. Is the company a stable, debt-free corporation that's growing year after year? Or are they a startup with VC money that could potentially lose a client, be out of business in 6 months? You have to weigh that. How much fun is going to be had at this organization? Do they have normal 5Ks? Do they have a ping pong table? Do they have a lot of outings after work? Do they do maybe a Habitat for Humanity type build on the weekends? Look for those things to do away from the workaday world that you can have fun with your colleagues. Certainly that commute is the last factor. Will it lengthen your commute? Will it shorten your commute? Take that into consideration. And certainly, will they reward you with some sort of a flex hour or maybe every other Friday off? I hope this was helpful to you. I have a full library of videos for your review. If you need some individualized coaching or individual counseling, career counseling, please reach out to me directly. Again, I'm Scott Farrow, and I can be reached at blueshoenotbrown@gmail.com. Until next week, have yourself a wonderful day, and thanks again for watching.